Hello again. A burst of color, culture and conversation. Today we are stepping inside the B.Acheampong Gallery at the West Hills Mall in Accra, again where Ghanaian art takes center stage. From bold brush strokes to woven traditions, this exhibit brings the heart of West Africa to life in stunning detail. On the Joy Business Van today, artist and sculptor B.Acheampong shares why everyone needs to patronize his artwork.
Tucked in the bustling heart of Ghana, where red earth meets the rhythm of tradition and modernity, stands a hidden sanctuary of creativity. This is not just a building of brick and mortar, it is a breathing, living archive of our collective memory. Welcome to B.Acheampong Gallery at the West Hills Mall in Accra. Behind every sculpture, every carefully chiseled line and molten metal curve is a man, B.Acheampong, a name that has come to symbolize more than just art, a storyteller, a keeper of culture, a visionary.
I'm Pan-Africanist. I like everything about Africa. You can see from what I'm wearing.
For many years, Acheampong has drawn from the deep well of Ghanaian heritage, the legends, the textures of the land, and the beat of the drum. But it's his hands that truly speak, shaping and casting metal, painting vivid canvases that echo tradition and imagination, transforming silence into stories that speak volumes.
The drumming and dancing, the pole, the way we do the way we cook, the way we dress, everything. You see, that one really inspired me a lot. So to preserve that one in my small way, I always try to put it in my painting or my sculpture works.
For Acheampong, art is not decoration, it is a declaration. B.Acheampong has opened 2 galleries in Ghana's capital, one at the Atlantic Mall at Atomic Junction close to Medina, and West Hills Mall, where we are today. B.Acheampong's gallery is more than a personal showcase, it's a cultural beacon, a sacred space where art, identity, and imagination converge. Every corner tells a story. Bronze busts that whisper ancestral wisdom, abstract forms that pulse with emotion, and faces, so many faces molded with soul and memory.
I have a work I'm working on, which I haven't finished. The title is Ukuma Pima Apimbeba. You can see where I'm coming from. A group of people, some holding cutlasses, guns, and the rest. And then, you see, that history, the forefathers, the way they fought for our, independence, fought during the slave trade era down. So most of my works, you see people fighting for freedom, but in abstract form.
Visitors don't simply pass through. They pause, they reflect, they remember.
The interest is now growing, if I may put it that way. Well, when we started 2005, those days, people were not much interested in art at all. But now, people are beginning to show much appreciation.
This is not just a gallery, it's a dialogue between past and present, between artist and audience, between Ghana and the world. But Acheampong's vision stretches beyond the walls of this gallery. He believes in passing the torch, in nurturing tomorrow's sculptors, painters, and dreamers.
Now, people are now showing much interest because the young ones, they are doing creative art in school. They go home with homeworks, and then the parents helping them to do it. See, the more you pay attention to certain things, the more your interest keeps developing.
Acheampong dreams of a future where every Ghanaian home owns a piece of art, not as luxury but as legacy, a daily reminder of identity, heritage, and pride.
Buying painting is the same as you putting your money in the bank. Because if you buy painting from B.Acheampong, let's say 5,000 cedis, the next 2-3 years, we are thinking of times 10 or so. Because imagine you have my work, let's say 10, 20 paintings, when I started 2005. and you are selling it today, even to me, you get like 20 times of the price you bought those days. And then also, painting is something that is therapeutic. Therapeutic in the sense that if you have very good abstract painting on your wall, and let's say you want to read meanings into the work, you sit down, you look at it, the more you focus on the work, the more you forget about your sickness or something. And then of course, the more you think about your sickness, the more you get closer to your grave. So you have good paintings, you have quality artwork. That one will serve you as a kind of therapy. And then also for the beautification. Of course, you can't be having bare wall. Always let your walls talk. When somebody enters your room, they should see something new, something different.
B.Acheampong is not merely shaping metal and clay, he's shaping minds, shaping futures, and reshaping the way Ghana sees itself through art. Through his galleries, his mentorship, and his enduring vision, B.Acheampong is making a difference, one sculpture at a time.
Now, feel free to call B.Acheampong Gallery on 0243 058 956 to make an order. The number again is 0243 058 956. That's it for the bulletin. I am Pius Kujubaka. Let's connect at 8 p.m. with Prime Business.